5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can be a fit bitch too. Presented by Ignite Fusion Fitness. Let's go.
Hi guys, and welcome back to You Can Be a Fit Bitch Too. Michelle McIntyre here. I am so excited to come to you today with my third episode. If you haven't already listened to the first two, please go back and have a peek at them. I am sitting here with a confession. I self-sabotaged. I procrastinated. I fell off the roadmap. And here I am. And I am wanting to get back on track because this is my passion project and I want to bring you motivation straight from my heart to yours. So without further ado and blabbing, I want to get into this episode with you. And it's going to all be about self-sabotage, falling in love with a dumbbell, best decision you'll ever make. I promise you that. The roadmap, it's bumpy. It's not a through line. Also, procrastination, why we do it and how we can stop procrastinating on the things that we know we truly want. So, yeah, I self-sabotaged myself. I got so stuck in my head here about my podcast, about it being good, about me bringing enough to the table, about am I going to be okay? Are people going to listen to it? How is this going to go? And so what I did was I talked myself into a hole, which is what most of us do when there is something that we really want and we think that we don't deserve it. So what is that? Let's kind of have a little discussion about that. When we're wanting to start a new journey and it is something that we know we really desire, and it's that little internal voice that's saying, I want to have something better in my life. I know that there's something better for me in my life. I know that I can have better health. I know that my body can be better. I know I can be stronger. I know whatever it is, it doesn't just have to be surrounded around this concept of what I'm bringing to the table about fitness. It's all intertwined here, you guys. So what I have discovered on my 50 laps around the planet, and yes, it is 50, that this is not something new to any of us. I used to beat myself up all the time thinking that there was something wrong with me, that maybe I didn't deserve that fit body that I really wanted, or I didn't think that it was possible for me to achieve the things that I really truly desired that were inside me, just kind of screaming and nudging out there and saying, hey, you, Michelle, listen, I think we can do that, and I just bring that back around to this podcast because this was something I was am so passionate about. And launching my first 2 episodes, I got so excited knowing that I had you guys tuning in and listening and all of the awesome feedback on my journey and some of the tips and tricks that I wanted to bring to you about finding that light in yourself, finding that possibilities to grow and learn and to really know that it is possible for you to do the things that you desire. And I got all jagged up. I got scared. I questioned myself. I stopped. I froze, actually. It almost is like that the carrot is right in front of your face and that you can get it. You know that it's just right there, but you're not quite sure if you deserve the carrot. Well, let me tell you this. You deserve the carrot. The carrot is there for a reason. And the reason is that there is something inside of you that is telling you that there is something better for you. You know there is something better for you. And all we have to do is honor it, listen to it, and do it scared. Yeah, that's right. You got to do it. And you got to do it scared because if you don't do it, you know that you are going to regret it. It's going to haunt you. It's going to follow you around like some creepy stalker. Yep, it's going to bug you at night. It's going to wake you up in the morning saying, yeah, little ding ding. I think we should do that today. And if we just keep squashing that down, if we just keep putting that on the back burner, it gets louder and louder and louder. And I like to say that that is our inner fit bitch switch. That's the you that you want to become. That's the you that you know you desire to transform into. That's the you that you know is inside of you. That's the greatness that's calling out to you. It is greatness. Okay. We don't have these feelings or these wants for no reason. We need to listen to them. We need to honor them. And we need to take the steps to get there scared. Do it scared. I do a lot of things scared. Yep. I do a lot of things scared and I just make myself do it. And so that's what I am doing today. I made myself sit down here in my sweet little home studio and start recording and recording this for you guys, being totally honest and transparent that it was not easy for me to get back on this mic. So now that the confessional is over, let's kind of dig in there. So, if there is something that you are desiring in your fitness program or to improve your quality of life, and you're looking for something that is really going to get you motivated to move, to get stronger, to be that best version of yourself, I have a love affair that I want you to tune into. And that love affair is falling in love with a dumbbell. How many people are going to tell you to fall in love with dumbbells? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to start falling in love with a dumbbell. You got it. Okay. So let's unpack this myth about lifting weights. You are not going to be a beast, as in, you're not going to turn out to be a Hulk Hogan. A lot of women stay away from weights because they feel that a weight is something that is going to actually, we'll start to lift heavy or we're lifting weights and we think that somehow this weight is going to make us look bulky and thick and just like some sort of giantess. And I'm going to say that for all humans in general. It is one of the biggest ways that you can kick your fitness into gear is with dumbbells. Dumbbell training literally will change your life. It will change your body. It will bring you so much amazing transformational power to your body, to your mind, to your self-determination. I can't even explain what kind of magic it is. So I want you to know that your dumbbell is going to be your best friend. Okay, it is one of the quickest ways to get your cardio. Yep, believe it or not, you don't have to spend hours on the treadmill, hours running down the street, hours on the elliptical. Okay, dumbbells handled correctly in the right sort of sequence, with the right moves, with the right progressions, are going to help you get your heart rate up and get you into that magic zone without having to bore yourself by treading water, paddling, running like a hamster on a treadmill. Not that you shouldn't do those things. This is not what I'm saying. I just want to say that there are other ways to get your cardio that are going to be exciting, are going to be fun, that are going to be challenging to you and your body, but also give you that extra element of power and muscle building ability. What I am launching, and that is going to be up on Monday, June 19th, is my Fit Bitch YouTube channel. And on that YouTube channel, you are going to be able to find my favorite dumbbell exercises, how to put them together, how to work with them, the right proper form and technique, how to cycle a dumbbell, how to move with a dumbbell. I know, it sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? How to throw a dumbbell around. Who doesn't want to throw a dumbbell around, right? How to get that power for yourself into your body and start to transform your body into a more beautiful, functioning, strong machine. So I'm just going to backtrack a little bit here. When I started out in the fitness industry, it was when I was in high school. So when I started teaching, it was high school. I was in the weight rooms, I was personal training, I was teaching fitness classes. And I had this conception about lifting, about weights, about, staying in this like, don't go heavy, you're going to get bulky, your body's going to look weird. And it is absolutely a myth. Okay, ladies? I mean that. Okay, all humans. I mean this. Your dumbbell is going to end up being your best friend. It not only allows you to build beautiful functioning muscles if used properly, it will help you burn more calories at rest because the more muscle that you put on, that lean muscle mass is going to help you burn calories at rest. And who doesn't want to be burning calories at rest, right? I mean, honestly, this is such a gift. It is something that I want all of you to get into. It is something that I want to help you with. One of the other things about starting to lift and use dumbbells is that it separates the right and left sides of the body. Okay, I know what am I talking about? Right, left side. So we have a dominant side and we have a weaker side. And when we work with dumbbells, because it is separate on the right and left side, and we're lifting, the right hand or the right arm is lifting that weight overhead as the left arm is lifting that weight overhead. It helps us to train the weaker side of our body to stabilize, to actually, even I like to say, gain more confidence in its ability to move, its ability to be used. It helps us to prevent injuries. Dumbbell work is one of my favorite things because it helps us to actually stabilize and use stabilizer muscles so that our body starts to, what I like to say, organize properly so that we can lift the weight. Now, when we're weightlifting, and I'm not going to bore you with all kinds of like jargon on weightlifting, but I just want to give you some of my like fundamental reasons why I love this. And it makes you feel like a badass beast too. Okay. Badass beast is where we want to get you to. I want you to unlock that power of yours. It helps us to stabilize, use our stabilizer muscles, helps us to function better in movement. It helps us to really, be able to use our body in the right and correct manner. So, what is the rule of thumb when we start to lift? Okay, so guys, this is really important. You can stay really light. You can go with a 5 pound, right? You can go with 2.5 pounds. You can start really slow. And I want you to start slow. This isn't about me throwing you into the deep end, okay? This is not a deep end jump when it comes to learning on this track. Okay. So that's the other thing. I want you to know that learning and getting new habits into your life, it's not a linear, it's not that straight line that everybody thinks it is. It's not that, oh, fuck, I decide that I want to be that epic fit bitch and it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to change my life right now. I'm going to start lifting. I'm going to lift every day. I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to go for that 50-pound weight and I'm just going to crush it. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's back it up. Again, as I sort of mentioned in the other episodes, let's get in a day, 2 days, or 3 days a week. Let's start there. And let's start at our optimal weight. And what would your optimal blah, 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 blah. What would your optimal weight be when it comes to starting with a dumbbell? It would be I like to say, we're going to go you're going to laugh when you see this on my YouTube channel. It is my old school brain. I like to go 10 reps, 3 sets to learn something. Okay. 10 reps, 3 sets. That's a magic little kind of get it in there key. Okay. 10 reps, 3 sets. So when we're working with a weight, whether that's a bicep curl, that's a deadlift, that's something shoulders to overhead, gonna challenge you. You need to pick up a weight that's gonna challenge you. Okay. This is all about challenging your body and your mind. Why? Because it makes us feel better about ourselves when we do challenge ourselves. That's the point. The point is to challenge ourselves so that we get better. Okay. Okay. Just a little confession here. I'm competitive. I think we're all competitive. I don't care who you are. I guarantee you are competitive in some way. So I want you to get competitive with yourself. So when it comes to weight, I want you to pick a weight when you are starting, okay? Bicep curl, shoulders to overhead, deadlift, that you can do 7 reps of that at a moderate, medium feeling. And then when you get into your 8th, ninth, and 10th, those last 3 reps should be hard and challenging. That 10th rep should almost not be able you should almost not be able to get it. What? What do you mean? No, this is how we start to build strength. Our bodies plateau. What do you mean, plateau? Our bodies plateau when it comes to fitness, when it comes to a regime, when it comes to moving through what I like to call our levels. Okay. So we hit a certain level of fitness and we get stuck there. It's like that weight loss program as well, right? We hit a point where we're not shedding anymore. Maybe it's body fat. I'm hoping that's what we're looking at, building muscle and replacing it with, yeah, replacing your body fat with muscle is very important. So we want to do that with weights, and that's one of the only ways to really do that. Body weight as well, but lifting and getting a little heavier with your dumbbells is really going to help with that. It also helps with our bone density. It also helps with our cardio. It also just helps us, I find, with our minds and the way we feel about ourselves when we lift. I feel right beastie when I start lifting. I didn't think I would, but I so do. When I started CrossFit, that's really when my mindset changed. Even though I've done personal training for so long, it really switched that mindset to me, that I realized that my body was transforming because I was lifting, because I was consistent. And I really like that girl. I really, really, really like her. I really like her determination. I really like the way she pushes to get that last rep. I really like the fact that she's not willing to just sort of cheat herself and cut herself short. And she's willing to pick up a slightly heavier weight when needed. That's where the magic starts to happen, you guys. So it is true. You are not going to become the Hulk Hogan when you start to lift. And yes, you want to use a weight that is going to challenge you. And then we build from there. So think about that. Think about where you're at. Think about if you have started a lifting program. Think about what type of weights you are throwing around, what kind of love affair you are having with that dumbbell. Okay. Is it sort of a like, kind of, friends with benefits? Or is it, a full on, I'm committed to this affair. I want these dumbbells in my life and I am going to do everything I can to up the ante whenever I can to make this relationship even more successful. Yeah, right? Think about that. Don't sabotage yourself. Get that fear out of your mind and know that this process of starting anything, a workout regime, a new habit, something that you want to switch, you want to get rid of a bad habit, you want to replace it with a new habit. Oh my God, right? We hear this stuff all the time. I hear it all the time. Listen to tons of self help podcasts. I listen to all of the things, but I want you to celebrate your wins. What do you mean, Michelle? Celebrate your wins. I want you to celebrate your wins. I don't want you to focus on the fact that you fell off the wagon or you got 2 workouts in and you didn't get the last 3 in that week. Okay, celebrate the 2 you did because that's what's going to help you stay motivated for you to get back on track. Okay, this whole roadmap of success, yeah, it is a roadmap, my beautiful friends. It's not a straight line. Okay. I know a lot of what I see out there, I think, oh my God, those Instagram fitness influencers, look at them. They're incredible. They just seem to like know how to do it and they just get it done and they make it look so easy. I guarantee you behind the scenes, they struggle. Yeah. They put in the work. They talk themselves down off of ledges. They panic. They have moments of I'm not good enough. And you want to know why I'm saying that is because we are all human. And this is a part of being human. Okay. We second guess ourselves. We self sabotage. We talk to ourselves in a not great manner. Right. I'm just coming at this from such an honest place because I've realized that my own self talk has been really not great. Yeah, I'm not very nice to myself sometimes. I'm like, "Oh, Michelle, you put on this and that doesn't look good and you didn't lift enough today or you didn't get your workout in or oh my god, look at you. Look at your skin. Look at you're old. Look at you. You got wrinkles. You got this, you got that. You're bleh, whatever, you name it. I've said it to myself. It's not the way to get shit done, right? Who wants to get shit done that way? By being badgered and pushed and told you weren't good enough and that you can't do it. Oh, who do you think you are? I think you can like change your body and be fit and fabulous. Well, yeah, you can. So I want you to grab onto those wins, okay? Hold on to them and yes, celebrate them. What? Yeah, celebrate them. Okay? Find people who want to celebrate them with you. Find a community that wants to celebrate with you that you got to the workout or that you went from 20 to 25-pound weight, that you bumped up from that 5-pound weight to that 10-pound weight. These are no small things. They really are not. They are huge in the scheme of things. Okay. And we need to celebrate them because we need to honor where we were, where we are, and where we're going. Even if we pulled over, even if we had a road bump, even if the wheels fell off. And let me tell you, my wheels have fallen off many times and I've had to change them. And I don't even know how to change a tire. So I just jumped right in and I started walking. Okay. The wheels fell off. I started walking because I don't know how to change a tire. So I was like, and there's no one around to help, but I'm going to start walking. Okay. So just a thought. All right, you guys, I want you to just really think about that and think about this whole fitness or goals or the things that you want to achieve or the things that you want to change, not as a straight line, but as you are going to run into bumps and blips. You are going to have days when you don't want to do it, but that's when you need to kick in your resilience. You need to kick out the excuses. Yeah, you do. Okay. You need to get rid of the excuses and you need to go with discipline because motivation doesn't last. I have these moments when I'm motivated. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get the thing. I'm going to do it. I'm so motivated. I'm so pumped. I'm so here. Oh, Michelle, your world is going to change. It's going to be amazing. Ow, I got this. Yeah, that lasts for about 2 days or it might last a couple hours. Sometimes it lasts a minute, and then that's when we need to get in there with that D word, discipline. You gotta do it anyway. Okay? Drop the excuses. Get disciplined about what you want. So when it comes to this, you plan your workouts. Okay? If that's what you're trying to change. Okay? If you're trying to get into the gym 3 days a week, trying to get on Zoom, or you're trying to get into a class, get into the class. Don't make an excuse. Just go, even if you feel like crap, even if you are having a really I don't know, what am I thinking moment. Discipline is going to be the thing that helps you drive this. Okay. I know. And it's not easy muscle to gain. It really isn't. Discipline is the same as exercise. We need to practice it. we need to fall in love with having it. We need to kind of fight with it. We need to sometimes we got to get in the boxing ring with it and be like, discipline. I hate you. I don't want to do this right now. And then when it knocks you out, you get up, you shake yourself off, and you get your butt to the gym. And you go find your dumbbell and say, sorry, I ghosted you. I didn't mean to do that. I hope that we can make up. And I would really like to have you in my life. Oh, guys, really, over the years, I've had so many moments of being on track and then falling off track, getting back on track, falling off track. It's kind of like, woo, it is the rhythm of life. Okay. It really is, honestly. I mean, that's been the rhythm of my life. So if that resonates with you somehow, I really hope you know that we all go through this. We all have those moments of self-doubt, self-sabotage, self-talk that's really not great. But we have to really listen to that knowing. And you're going to have it somewhere. I have my knowing in my tummy. I get this feeling in there when I know I want something. It's like almost feels like I don't know how to quite describe it. Like a fluttery, nervous, I really want that kind of feeling. It just like raises up right into my belly. And I go, oh, that feels kind of gross. And then I go, no, that doesn't feel gross. That feels like I need to do it. Something's gnawing at me. Something's gnawing at me and it isn't going away. I gotta do that because if I don't do that, that is going to stay there forever. So yeah, it will follow you around. I promise you. Mine follows me around all the time until I do the thing. So my little butterflies are going away right now because I got this podcast in and I did a recording and I am pumped to be here with you. I am pumped to see you pick up a dumbbell. Yeah. Don't make it a one night stand, kind of make it one of those long sordid love affairs. Okay. It is one of the best things that you are going to do for yourself. Now, the machines that they have in the gym too, like I know a lot of us, I worked with machines. I actually ran a gym, Curves for women full time for about 3.5 years. It was an amazing experience. It was all the resistance machines and it was all that 30-second interval, rest for 15 seconds, work for 30 seconds on the resistance. And the resistance was geared to your body. And those machines are incredible because they isolate the muscle, so they do a really good job of isolating your muscles that, bicep or your hamstring or your butt or your glutes or whatever you want to call those, your back, your abs. Let's just keep this jargon simple because I believe that fitness is something that everyone should be able to understand. And we don't need big, crazy words for you guys. I don't need to use big, crazy words for you guys to think that I'm smart. No, I really mean that. It is like one of those things, okay? It's that those machines work on a specific muscle group, isolating it, supporting it, and it's incredible for that. So they have their place. But what it doesn't do for you is make you use your body as a stability and to use your other muscles to recruit, to get more stabilized. So that is why working with dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, lifting with Olympic lifting bars, that is why those are so good for your body because they make you have to use your body in a certain way so that you can handle the weight. Yeah. Yeah, you get a double whammy there. You not only get this brilliant way to build your muscle and your power, but you also build your body up to be able to work with a dumbbell curl by itself, with an Olympic lift. So I hope that you guys get excited about working with these incredible tools. They're going to just transform your mindset. Because Henry Rollins said it, the iron never lies. When you're lifting 20 pounds, you're lifting 20 pounds. When you're lifting 5 pounds, you're lifting 5 pounds for the first time. It doesn't lie to you. That's what it is. It is that. And it's not going to change on you. It's going to be consistent, and it is going to be epic when you start to see the results of what it can do for your body. Okay. And I also want you to think about this. When we are gaining muscle, okay, muscle weighs more than body fat. And muscle burns more calories at rest. So guess what? Bonus, it revs your metabolism. Weightlifting revs your metabolism. It takes inches off of your body. It helps you to tone and tighten. And you may feel like when you look, and I'm going to really just say this, do not get on a scale, go by your clothes, okay? But muscle weighs more than body fat. So if you are working with a scale and that's your jam, that's great. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Okay. I just like to really be aware of people's triggers, and it can be kind of triggery for people when it comes to a weight and a number. And I want you to get obsessed with about being a healthy mindset and in a healthy body, not obsessed with something that is unhealthy, like a number on a scale. I want you to get obsessed with unlocking that inner fit bitch that's powerful, that is strong, that can be determined, that can get back on track, that can believe in herself, that can believe that this is possible. So I just want you to know that this roadmap that we call life, on this fitness journey, on this life journey, because it all is encompassing, it isn't a straight line. Yeah, man, it isn't a straight line. I thought it was for the longest time. I thought, you know what? This is just going to be so easy. Blah, blah, blah. Here I go. Boom. Yeah. No. You are going to have moments of doubt. You are going to have moments when you fall off the wagon. And I say fall off the wagon because it's kind of like, just hopefully when you fall off the wagon in a nice area where, there's a beach and there's like lots of awesome things around to entertain you before you get back on track. So if you're taking a side trip, just make sure it's a good one, okay? And don't beat yourself up about it. Enjoy it. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up about it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it if you're on a blip for a moment. Enjoy the moment and then get back. Get back on track to where you want to be. Because you're not going to be starting over. You're going to be starting from where you stopped. You're going to take that knowledge with you. I want you to take those lessons with you. I want you to bring everything that you have experienced that is good with you, and you can leave the rest. Yeah. Leave the rest of that shit behind. Woo, come in. Oh, and it's Stephanie. It's awesome. You look amazing. No, I'm doing my recording. And this is magical Stephanie coming in for her Fit Bitch training. Love you guys.